What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Optic Island. This is Tommy B, your host, back with another video. If you have seen Avengers Infinity War, you should recognize the significance of this scene where Doctor Strange sacrifices the Time Stone for Tony Stark's life. Even after stating he wouldn't hesitate to risk Stark's life in order to protect the Time Stone from slipping into Thanos' possession as the universe depended on it. We hear Doctor Strange let Tony and some of the Guardians know that he had traveled into the future to see all the possible outcomes of the upcoming conflict. Star-Lord asked him how many times. He said he went through 14,605 outcomes. Tony then responds by saying, "How many did we win?" Doctor Strange replies, 1. So here's my theory of what the significance of these numbers is, as well as the one that Doctor Strange responds with on how many times the Avengers succeeded. There are Easter eggs littered over the MCU. Marvel never does anything without meaning behind it. Why did they choose the number 14,605? Because it sounded right? Maybe it was totally random? I highly doubt it. I believe the Russo brothers and the writers wanted to have meaning behind these numbers. To start off, the numbers 1 and 4 may translate to a couple different things. If we look at the MCU in order of films released, guess what the 14th film is? Doctor Strange. Fitting that Doctor Strange looked at 14 million outcomes, why not 8 million, 10 million, or even 12 million? Now let's look at the numbers individually. The first film we all know was Iron Man, so 1 represents Iron Man. The fourth film was Thor. We then advance to 6 and 5, as we have to forego the zeros as they don't help us in this tinfoil equation. The sixth film was The Avengers, and the fifth film was Captain America, the First Avenger. You following me so far? Here's what we have. 1 represents Iron Man, 4 represents Thor, 6 represents The Avengers, and 5 represents Cap. Obviously, I started off with 14 just because Doctor Strange was the one that saw these outcomes, delivered the messages. He did see 14 million, hence the number 14, only fitting that the 14th film was Doctor Strange. So what is the common theme here? Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, and the rest of the Avengers? To me, it translates to who is still alive on Earth post-snap. Could it also mean that these remaining characters representing the 14,605 outcomes are the key to the one time Doctor Strange saw them succeeding? Absolutely. Now, I know this theory is full of tinfoil, but this is what we are left with at the end of Infinity War. These characters, plus Rocket, Nebula, Okoye, as well as Hawkeye and Ant-Man, are the remaining hope for Avengers 4. So, with that being said, this little theory I put together, nothing drastic, kind of just states the obvious. I just find it funny that they inserted that into the film prior to the ending events, so that was actually a little Easter egg we received before the ending. That being said, it's Tommy B signing off. Have a great day.